Hello everybody, this is Ostuni, and before we get started off, I'm going to continue giving you guys some tips on how to make your modding experience a lot easier. Now, I showed you guys that basically what you want to do whenever you're modding is you kind of want to make a universal folder where you can get to just about everything really easily. And basically, I have my all non-X2M mods. I'll explain that here in a little bit. I have all mods in general, and I have a shortcut to my root folder. Now, I'm going to tell you about this little tip for non-X2M mods today. Basically, if you want to save yourself a little bit of time in installation and everything, whenever you figure out exactly which non-X2M mods that you're going to use on a regular basis, do this. Go in there. Ugh, this is awkward. I think I actually have another copy of it in my Dropbox, so I think we're good. Yeah, that's probably what happened. So basically, what I've got is I've got a data folder, and it's formatted basically like it's ready to go straight in. And another thing about that too, if you have non-X2M mods, put them in first, and then whenever you're actually ready to put in your actual X2M mods, they will basically be written in a way that's conducive with these. It's much easier to have non-X2M files in your folders going in than it is to put them in, because you might mess something up. But that's the tip. Thank you guys. Episode's coming up! Hello there everybody, this is Ostuni and welcome back to Xenoverse 2 Parallel Quested with Mods. And I actually got to talk to Leon Exodio, like over Discord recently, and that was pretty cool. So just saying, shout out to Leon, awesome talking with you. Sorry that we couldn't figure out that one thing that we were trying to work on, but it's just one of those things where I know there's just too much at work to actually figure it out in one go, so it's cool. But anyway, so much cool shit coming out from him, especially one heavily requested mod, which I will get to whenever it gets here. But today we're gonna continue what I said. We're gonna cover another part of the Dragon Ball AF Air Talent mod, and today we're gonna be using one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball, Vegito. Yeah, last time we used Vegeta, next time we use Vegito. Seeing a pattern here?
I'll do it!
Yeah, he'll do it. See? He's ready to go. What are you guys looking at me for? You guys are the bad ones here. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of do a combo, because this this series of mods that I'm gonna show you guys comes from the same basically Discord community. And no, we're not doing Demigra. We're not doing that yet, because I think you guys have seen a million Demigras. But have you seen a Beelzemon? That's right. I know that there's another certain Digimon that's going to be made into a mod that's everybody's looking forward to. But by God, we're doing this one.
I will show you my power.
He will show you his power. Alright, and let's see, as his comrade, we're gonna do... Okay, we'll save another duo for another time, but let's go ahead and do another one. I'm going to show you all the ones that actually come with this pack that Beelzemon is in. I won't cover all of them. Let's see. Next you have Stingmon, which is pretty nice. The cool thing about it is that a lot of these mods were made with in-game assets. You could tell on some of them, and it's kind of creative how he was able to actually get these to work. Let's see, Magnamon. He is shiny as fuck. But I think I'm gonna go with my other favorite out of the group, and we're gonna go with Stingmon.
Let's get down to business.
To control the world, let's get down to business. I was gonna say, I can't remember. Oh, I've got it up on my screen actually. Stealther, person who actually made the Digimon pack. I don't know if you knew or if you had any plans to, but Magnamon actually does have a tail. Just saying, if you wanted to add it, I don't know. It's cool with me, dude. It's whatever. Here we go. I need to actually see what Magnamon's finisher is, because I may have something to say about that. But the thing about Vegito is he works just like the other characters in this pack. Oh my motherfucker. Is that he can go all the way up to Super Saiyan 5. So let's see him at 4. Yeah, bad hairstyle. It's actually different than a lot of the Vegito, the Super Saiyan 4 hairs that I've actually seen out there, and this is a very good thing, because usually people that are making a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito like to stay with the same basic template and maybe like alter a few things, like in particular the hair that comes around the neck from the back. And that's about, like, the variation that you see, but there's a lot more to this mod. I can see it. A lot more to the hairstyle. Alright, but I bet you guys want to see Super Saiyan 5! And it's got those Super Saiyan 3 hair physics in the back, which is cool. You know something that I actually never really got? Have you ever noticed that the Super Saiyan 5 of AF, there's like always a big-ass, like, random lock of hair just kind of floating away? And I never quite understood why. Is that like a design choice by somebody that was just like, this is the way that you could tell if somebody's a Super Saiyan 5. They had that long string of hair. Let's see, what kind of... Oh, this is actually a really cool little combination of moves. I have a flea on my hand or something. Okay, so we have Burst Kamehameha. And we also have one melee move in Super Dragon Fist, so that's good. Oh shit. God damn. Who keeps shooting me? Oh no! Alright. There we go. Give me. I wish that I could actually use the fighting style of Vegito for my character, but the way that it would work is so fucking weird, because like, if I really wanted to use, like, because I have a project coming up that involves Xenoverse, and just a hint, it involves Koba. So that's pretty cool. And it is possible. I know what some of you guys are asking, like, is he pretty much gonna like try and like do mods like with multiplayer? Is that even possible? It is actually very, very much more possible than like what you would think. And pretty much it comes down to, if everyone runs the exact same configuration, there is no problem. And I've made it to where me and 2 other people can do that. And we can actually add stuff to it, and we can keep everyone organized as far as how their mods go. And it's going to be interesting to go through, because we're putting the final touches on it, because Steam, the way that you actually find fucking friends and join servers in there is garbage. Although I may be wrong, anybody who plays the PC version of the game, can you tell me, like, how exactly you guys pair up with friends? Let me know in the comments. I'm actually really curious as to see, like, what you guys had to say, because, like, the entire time that I'm doing it, like, I'm just like, there must be something that I'm missing. God damn it. I'm not gonna make this a recurring theme. Vegito will not die, and I will remember to heal. Oh, Jesus. Are you serious? Bitch. Any way you slice it,
That's your limit.
solid
You have
character
let me
mod,
down.
pretty awesome looking. I like it. I like the Vegito outfit too. Also, I didn't know if you guys knew. I'm gonna try and show you guys a little something real quick. Something else that you can get from Airtalon's Patreon, just, you know, for being there, is you can actually get the AF Goku gi, and if you're paying attention, I won't show the whole thing off, I'll just show off these parts. But if you are paying attention, if you look under the ineffective thing for QQ Bangs, it's actually a perfect set of clothes. And I haven't done it yet, but it leads me kind of to believe that maybe you can actually make a perfect QQ Bang out of it. And if that's the case, then bravo, Air Talent, for kind of sneaking that in there, because I think ever since no one started updating the cheat engine, people were just like, how do we get our perfect QQ Bangs now? Or pure QQ Bangs. How do we get them now, though? And I guess that'll be a way that we can get them. In theory, if anybody's tried that out yet, let me know. I'll try and remember to update you guys in another video whenever I do try that, because I'll try it. You know what? I'll actually try it at the end of this episode. You guys can stick around for that to see what happens, and we'll do that. But next, we're gonna do Beelzemon.
Fine.
And we're gonna have Stingmon as backup, and we're going to have... Where is he? Okay, there he is. We're gonna have Vegito AF, and we're gonna go stomp some ass into the dirt. Now, I know that, here's the thing. I know that these particular Digimon mods aren't the best, and that's okay, because, like, I like the creativity of it, because so much of this was made with in-game assets. And I appreciate that, because I'm a guy that actually goes onto the console Xenoverse groups, and I'm really excited whenever I get to actually see people who can actually make a pretty interesting costume with the limited resources that they have, because they don't have like all colorable clothing like PC players do with the mods, and they don't have the ability to just add brand new costumes into the game, of course. So it's kind of nice to see creativity like that, and this is kind of like that. Like, this is taking stuff that is in the game and making something really interesting. And I give you kudos, Stelter. Oh shit! Instant servants? Dude, that's badass! I like that move. I gotta give you dude, that's technically like Darkness Claw. That's meta as fuck. That's awesome. And then you have Burst Meteor. I was gonna say, one thing that would be awesome, and no offense to you, Stealther, but, like, I was talking with, Leon, and he let me in on a little detail about a future Digimon mod that's coming out. A big one. A very detailed one. And he kind of let me in on exactly how it is that he was able to get that detail. I'm not going to reveal that, because I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing to do. But basically, it means, the way that he got it means that he can make a lot more Digimon of the same caliber of detail. And I'm like, dude, do Beelzemon blast mode, but like have the arm cannon on him. And then I was kind of like, there's no way that would actually work out, because like I don't know of a fighting style that would actually take full advantage of that. And they was like, well, I mean, the raspberry one might do it, and then I was like, yeah, then go ahead and do it. At first I kind of was like, oh, that's kind of a dick move, but at the same time, there are multiple versions of a lot of different mods. And that's not going to stop anytime soon. Everybody's going to have their own take on everything. And some people are going to like one version of it as opposed to the other. So, it's just whatever to me. Like, I would like that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a question of the day early while I have you guys' attention. Question of the day. Those of you who follow Leon Exodio in the modding community, you may know which Digimon mod I speak of. It's really fucking good. And a lot of people want it, including myself. But there was one question that he was kind of curious about, and I'm actually kind of curious about too. Because he was thinking about making more Digimon mods. He just didn't know maybe which ones in particular people would like. So my question of the day to you, and I'll remind you at the end of the video, is what Digimon, name 3 Digimon that you would like to see in Xenoverse 2 as a mod? And, of course, try to be logical with it, as well. As long as it's humanoid, I think it's doable. Like, I think even Wergarumon is possible. I know that's probably going to be a big one. He is technically on the table, so I think you can kind of add him in. Like, as long as they're mostly anthropomorphic, it's fine. Alright, gotcha. Oh, okay, maybe not. Let's try this again. But that was a creative choice stealther for the move of Instant Cerberus. That pretty much is Darkness Claw. Right on the money. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even... Oh! Oh! Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit. He's also got... And for those of you who are wondering what that was, that Razor Kick barrage, that is actually, I'm pretty sure, bloody counter, but made into a super move.
I didn't imagine anyone would dare challenge me in battle.
Yeah. You didn't think about all this shit. God, I'm wondering how much key the actual final version of Instant Cerberus is actually going to be. Because if it's 3, then by God, that is going to be OP as fuck. I'm willing to bet more along the lines of 4 or 5 stamina keyboards. Yeah. Okay, there. Yeah. Yeah. I did it. Gotcha. Something else I didn't actually show you guys with Beelzemon is I think he is the only one of these Digimon that actually has that has an alternate form, and it is Blast Mode, and I will show you guys that here in a minute. And I think there's some differences to it. I'm not sure exactly how different it is. Uh-oh. You want some of this Gold Frieza? I'll fuck you up. Sure. Oh. Son of a bitch. Come on. Gotcha. Alright. And Jocko, why are you still here? Why did you think being here would be a good idea? You know what? I think it's time to try and give a meter burst a second try. Oh, God, that move really does do a lot. Me and Leon were talking, and he was just like, you'd be surprised how much damage that fucking move would do. And, like, the thing is that I'm kind of surprised, like, whenever I see it, but it makes sense to me because, like, I've seen so many people actually use the move, like in PvP and stuff like that, and I'm like, there's gotta be a reason behind it, because, I mean, like, people wouldn't be using it if there wasn't something special behind it. Damn it. Brad Pitt can fart another time, Aaron. Oh, I gotcha. That move does do a lot. It kind of makes me, like, I want so many, like, different little mods right now. And it's, like, in concept, in theory, like, they're not that hard to do. It's just I don't have the tools to actually do them, and I wouldn't even know where to begin on my own. Like, and most of them are moves, actually. Like, I wouldn't mind getting, and it's actually all recolors. That's the other thing is that has to do with it. They're all recolors. For instance, one mod that I was really wanting to try and do was Final Shine and Final Kamehameha, but with the Final Shine attack colors. If somebody can hook me up with that shit, that'd be awesome. But now I'm kind of wanting the Meteor Burst, like the same treatment with that, because I could use that on, like, a different skill layout or something like that. I think I could probably, I could probably have some fun actually using that move every once in a while. I wouldn't use it all the time, but, like, if I ever wanted to switch up my tactics, I would definitely go into that. Like, if I wanted, like, a super close range build, then I would probably go with that. But we're moving on to... Ooh. 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 Ugh. Okay. We're gonna do that then. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys Beelzemon's blast form, and it looks like he actually gets a little bit of health, a little bit less in the blast department. Let's see. Okay, so he gets Blast Sword. What's Blast Sword? Because that seems like a move that you... I'm gonna have to check that out, because a little bonus for you guys, Razor Kick Barrage with Beelzemon, if you download him, you actually can get that move from the skill shop. But I never saw Blast Sword. I'll have to check that out on my own. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and go with the Stingmon mod.
Let's get down to business.
To control, blah blah. Right, you know what? Let's go ahead and have Blast Mode accompany us, and then see, we aren't gonna forget it this time. This time we're doing it right. Vegito AF. You know, I just realized something. I probably, and I'll do this in the next video, I'll play as one of the AF characters, and then I'll have other AF characters accompany me so you can kind of see them in action in a way, because I'm not going to cover every single one. That would take a lot of time, and plus there's another pack coming from Air Talent. So, let's go ahead and defeat Beerus. I was gonna say, Stingmon was actually a pretty decent character at Digimon Rumble Arena. God, that was such a...
Won't go easy on you.
And they did such a weird thing whenever they went into...
It's time to end this.
sorry. Went into Digimon All-Stars Rumble. I was just kind of thinking to myself, it's like, you didn't have to turn it into a 3D brawler. You could have just left it 2D. And everybody would have been alright with it.
What's that? Where's that power coming from?
And then, the strange thing about that was, like, whenever you Digivolved, your character took up, like, half of the stage and, like, moved around, like, really clunkily and shit. It was just a mess. Oh, God. I have Grand Smasher as a finisher. That is... I am not good with ball specific energy ultimate. Aw, Fuck you, Gohan. Fuck you. Jeez, you son
You look tired. Want to take a break?
there we go.
This car. This is getting dangerous.
Now we're talking. This is
Something I didn't know about Trap Shooter, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it, but apparently it costs 2 gauges of key to actually do. However, whenever you look at the damage, it's pretty good. So it kind of warrants that cost.
what? Me?
Deadly damage. Which one's deadly damage? Because I get that confused with another couple of moves. Like there's a bunch of dance melee moves, and I get them confused. Oh shit! No. Just gonna eat it. Just gonna eat it. Okay. No.
You never imagined someone like this existed.
Oh god damn it. Oh, fuck you, dude. You can eat a dick. Okay, Android Rush. I know how to use that. And Deadly Dance ain't that bad, I guess. Okay, so it's that. Alright, I'm gonna have to super this for sure because I think I know what Victory Rush is, but at the same time, I don't think I know what Victory Rush is.
Who can play seriously?
Yep, I guess so. Whoa.
You're stronger than them.
Hyper movement.
Amazing.
I've stamina broke both of them while I did that. Is that an effect of hyper movement? If so, I might have to create a build with that in there. Motherfucker. God, there's so much shit going on in one place. Oh my... Will you stop it, you fucking brohim! You useless... Okay.
Oh, what's
That time I got you.
Wowie zowie. Now you've done it.
Alright, now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. Alright. You know, something I've actually been wondering about, I've seen a lot of these mods actually use the maximum charge. And I want to ask you guys a question kind of in the middle of it. This is... I may even make it into a question of the day later, but do you guys actually run a charge technique on your character? It doesn't matter if it's like PvP or anything like that. I mean, like, it kind of does, but I mean, do you guys, for either PvP or personal, like, do you guys run it? Because, like, I have kind of shied away from it, but that's because Ostuni's my character, by the way. My character's transformation acts like Potential Unleashed in that its energy regains much more quickly than a regular transformation. And then I have Aziz Solon that pretty much always has key recovery mode activated. So I don't really have a reason to have maximum charge on. I can pretty much get to like maximum bars pretty easily while fighting. Maybe I'm just kind of weird because like I can understand it if it's like for a character that's going to utilize a transformation that's like let's say Super Saiyan. Because Super Saiyan, whenever you get to Super Saiyan 3, it's very hard to accumulate ki for what you want to use it on. And really, the most practical way to use like Super Saiyan 3 in particular is probably just to pop in to it, because it costs nothing to actually get into the transformation, which is good. Is just to pop in, use your energy, pop out, regain your energy, pop back in, rinse, and repeat. Oh shit. I was just a second too. Just a second fucking too slow. Oh, I gotcha. Yes! Fuck you, Goku. You can go eat a dick. Okay, so I think this is gonna be the ultimate ending. Who knows how long this episode is. Maybe it's surprisingly short. I doubt it, though. Because I'm gonna show you guys, like I said, if we can get a perfect QQ bang out of Goku's
I'll
ki.
show you a world you don't know.
And I bet Lejeune is curious about this because he's actually one of the people that's going to be joining me on my co-op endeavors for Xenoverse 2. And he was the first person I actually tested it with, and he's the reason I know that this is actually going to work out. Because if we can get it to work with him, then we can get it to work with anybody, no offense. Fuck. Damn it. Ah, fuck. I keep wanting to press A. Well, something else, too, is that I've noticed that a lot of people map the charge technique, whatever it is that they have, to A. And I do that, too, actually. I'm wondering if it's something, like, to do with... I think it's that old Tenkaichi habit, because I think, or it was something with an older Dragon Ball game, I want to say. Because, like, X for key, or A for key if you're on Xbox, and X if you're on fucking PlayStation, obviously.
Best you can do?
It, for some reason, sounds kind of familiar. Maybe... Budokai? Yeah, because Budokai, you hold down X and then you go back twice and then that's how you charge. Which is really weird if you think about it. Because, like, any other game, that would just be like, no, that's fucking weird. But, like, for Budokai, though, I mean, I guess it worked. Come on. Get razor focused. Oh shit! I see what you just used, Beelzemon. Why am I looking down at my controller? What kind of madness is this? Wait a minute. Why did I recover H? Oh yeah, because I used the regen item. I was like, does Stingmon have a hidden ability that I need to know about? And I was gonna say also, Stealther, a suggestion for Stingmon, we should give him some kind of life drain ability.
Like we're done for
because that was
today.
something that he actually used in Rumble Arena, like either life or energy drain, one of the two, or hyper drain. I think hyper drain's both. I might be wrong about that, but that's gonna be it for the mod showcase for this episode. If you want to stick around, we're going to take a look, and we're going to see if my theory about Air Talent's Goku AF gi and making it into a QQ Bang, the whole thing of water. So, let's go ahead and check that out. Let's see. Oh, so this is the music that they use for this area.
We have nice.
Okay. So, let's see what we can do, if we can do it at all. Okay, so it is allowing us to use it, and I'm going to use the, AF Goku's gi, and we're going to, for good measure, we're going to throw in a legendary Hercule badge, and let's see what comes out. That's not a perfect QQ bang. That is... That's very far from perfect. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. Can I... Do I have another... I'm guessing because it's making me choose again, I don't have another one that I can use right this second, which sucks. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really mean that you can make a perfect QQ bang from that. That kind of sucks. But, assuming that there's probably, like, there probably needs to be some kind of mod where you can, like, adjust the probability of getting a perfect QQ bang. And the thing is, I'm going to go ahead and say it, I'm not talking about for PvP, stupid. I'm talking about for just, like, personal use and, like, parallel quests and raids, because some people either want to play the game by themselves, and that's no fault to them, and they need just that little extra something to be able to solo stuff, or they just don't have friends that play this game with them, and they want to do all that content. But, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next episode is coming out. And question of the day, once again, and this is a shout out once again to Leon Exodio, who is so awesome, and I will cover that fucking mod that I'm speaking of whenever it comes out, the second it drops. But if you could pick 3 Digimon, preferably humanoid, characters to add into Xenoverse 2 through a mod, which ones would you pick? And I'll actually post this onto Digimon communities on Facebook too to get them involved. So we're gonna figure that shit out. This is Ostuni, signing off. Grrr! He's waving. I'm gonna try and remember to do that. Grrr!